Donald Trump just lost these elections so hard. New York, Virginia, and New Jersey had Democrat blowouts. It was a landslide and Trump is melting down and MAGA is crying live on TV. In a post earlier today, Trump was just complaining about midterms and how they were going to lose. And now we all see why. It's because they are going to lose. Mamdani defeated Cuomo in the New York elections, and this was his speech to the United States of America.
New York will remain a city of immigrants, a city built by immigrants, powered by immigrants, and as of tonight, led by an immigrant.
Trump responded. Trump wasn't on the ballot and shut down were the two reasons that Republicans lost elections tonight, according to pollsters, instantly blaming his own party. The enemy went from trans and Antifa to his own supporters. And right after this, he then tried to rig everything in his favor by saying Republicans terminate the filibuster, get back to passing legislation and voter reform. Filibuster means he would only need 51 votes in the Senate to get his way on everything, rather than the required 60, because he can't seem to get above 55, which is still alarming that 55 members of the Senate is willing to take away your health care. So we know what to do midterms. The same thing we did today. Yes on 50 passed in California as well. They got shut down so bad, even Fox reported on this, and in the past week, Fox has been speaking out against Republicans, the same way Marjorie Taylor Greene has. She's still the enemy, by the way. She's just grifting because she sees this plane coming down, and Trump actually betrayed her, but we'll get to that in a second. They've been fighting and imploding from the inside for the past few months, and this past month is the strongest we've ever seen it. Fox reports that the reason New Jersey voted for a Democrat is because 71% of them said they did it to oppose Trump. Let's take a look at this video.
And as far as the Trump impact on the Cheryl voters, the reason for their vote, the Cheryl voters vote, those who said that they wanted to oppose the sitting president, 71% of them. So this is really what led to the outcome tonight.
America is waking up. Trump can lie all he wants, but we'll always be here to tell the truth. We told MAGA about Project 2025, they didn't believe it. Project 2025 arrived, they didn't care because they thought it wouldn't affect them. Now it is affecting them, and they are disassembling. They are quietly leaving the cult. Some of them making videos and posting it on the internet, asking Trump, why are you betraying us? And Trump's post was the perfect introduction to these meltdown videos we're going to see next. And so it begins. This was after Yes on 50 passed, and New York, Virginia, and New Jersey won. Here was Vivek Ramaswamy, who was basically kicked out of MAGA and fired by Trump for calling Indians hard workers than Americans, trying to grift his way back into being Trump's lapdog. But what you're going to see after this is hilarious. Let's take a look at this video.
Got our asses handed to us in New Jersey, Virginia, and New York City. Democrats swept all three. There's two key lessons for Republicans. Listen carefully. Number one, our side needs to focus on affordability. Make the American dream affordable. Bring down costs, electric costs, grocery costs, healthcare costs, and housing costs, and lay out how we're going to do it.
You know, Vivek, that sounds very democratic of you, but please continue for us.
And number two, cut out the identity politics. It doesn't suit Republicans. It's not for us. That's the woke left's game, not ours. We don't care about the color of your skin or your religion. We care about the content of your character. That's who we are.
Said every racist MAGA ever. This guy is so lost. But wait until you see what MAGA had to say about him saying anything about this. This is the guy that needs to be on the ticket in 2028. This is the new face of conservatism we should be leaning into, not school bigotry. I think she forgot she was in the party of Nazis, because this guy said, why in God's name would you want to be ruled by foreigners in your own country? There's no honor in that. And then they started being racist in the comments. MAGA, he's one of you. These people fight so much. We just made a video the other day of non-white MAGA thinking they're going to be accepted if they say, hey, I hate the same people you guys hate, and then being surprised Pikachu face when they turn on them too. You're in the party of Nazis. We saw it happen to Ben Shapiro, and the list goes on of people thinking they're going to be accepted into the hierarchy of white male supremacy, which is the representation of MAGA, which is a stupid belief, especially when it's been proven that diversity increases performance and outcomes in society in all areas with zero drawback facts, just greater social impact, economic growth, stronger communities, more satisfaction. Because surprise, surprise, it pays not to be hateful and racist. So it's ironic how the party of I'm superior is the same party holding back the rest of civilization. They're less educated, more likely to be unhappy, and as we can see them fighting among each other right now, they have zero community because you are not allowed to have an independent thought inside of MAGA or you're kicked out. And Trump had more words to say about this loss, and he allegedly told Republicans he plans to make their life a living hell. Let's take a look at this video.
Trump's focus has been on Senate Republicans, reportedly preparing to go nuclear on them if they don't nuke the filibuster, the rule requiring approval from 3/5 of the chamber to pass bills. One unnamed official telling Axios the president will, quote, call them at 3 o'clock in the morning. He will blow them up in their districts. He will call them un-American. He will call them old creatures of a dying institution. Believe you me, he's going to make their lives just hell.
Republicans need to play tough and they need to play smart. That's how the president feels.
Democrats, quiet.
Any concern around here that Democrats might actually want Republicans to get rid of the filibuster so that one day when they're in power again, the door's already open for them to pack the Supreme Court, give statehood to DC and Puerto Rico, make mail-in balloting permanent, those kinds of things?
We know that Democrats, if they are ever given a chance at power again in this city, they will absolutely take away the filibuster from the United States Senate.
Most Republicans are holding firm.
The job of a senator is also to kill bad ideas. We killed a lot of President Biden's bad ideas and using the blue slip. And I'm not going to vote.
All Trump does is fill these people's heads with fear. He uses fear to control everybody around him. But surprise, Trump, most of America doesn't fear you. As a matter of fact, they don't believe a word you have to say. So Trump went from punishing Democrats to punishing MAGA with the government shutdown. And now he's punishing his own Republican senators. How insane. These people have been so loyal to him and he's punishing them. They're so loyal that this guy is crawling back. I can't even scroll down further to the comments because they're so racist. And that's unacceptable. And here's a Fox News host trying not to cry after he found out Mamdani won and that the end is coming for them.
Free state of Florida, Governor Ron DeSantis, my governor. Okay, I'm literally in tears. I'm having a hard time keeping a straight face, only for this reason. I have really funny friends, and my funny friends are sending me, one is a meme of the Statue of Liberty, you know, sitting down, smoking a cigarette. F it, I'm going to move to Florida. The other one has a picture of Mamdani, and it says, Realtor of the Year in the state of Florida. It's cracking me up. That is a math problem, and I mean this sincerely. I wanted Mamdani to lose.
Turns out the party of zero empathy and empathy is weakness does have feelings, but it's only when it comes to themselves. They laughed when immigrants got profiled in America and cried when an immigrant got elected. And California was an absolute blowout on Yes on 50 with 64.6% votes advocating for it. It's over, Donald Trump. Let's take a look at this video and Gavin Newsom's words after the win.
We're proud of the work that the people of the state of California did tonight to send a powerful message to an historic president. Donald Trump is an historic president. He is the most historically unpopular president in modern history. In every critical category, Donald Trump is underwater. He promised to make us healthier. He promised to make us wealthier. We're sicker and poorer. And he fundamentally understands that. Why else would he call Greg Abbott saying he's entitled to 5 seats? Why else is he trying to rig the midterm elections before one single vote is even cast?
Absolutely. Very well said. And I'm glad people are calling out Trump's corruption and him trying to rig things. Imagine lying in people's faces so much that as they can't pay their bills or afford food, you get on TV and tell everybody the economy's doing great. And the person telling you that everything's great made $8 billion this year. As we watched millions of Americans lose jobs this year, and we moved into a recession for the first time in almost 20 years. The last time was under George Bush. So congratulations to everybody for our win. And come midterms, we will get Trump impeached. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please make sure to have a great day, have a great week, month, year, and come midterms, we know what to do. Have a good one.